Hello, Janie Moore. I cannot believe that I am uploading a video onto YouTube for you because, as you know, we're old and we're 50 and we don't know how to do these things. But I figured it out for you. That's how special you are for me. And of course, I did shower before I did this because you would expect nothing less than that, I'm sure. But where to begin? Oh my goodness, Jane, we have so many memories, so many good memories. We were so fortunate to grow up where we did with the friends and family that surrounded us, and luckily they have made us into the people we are today. But looking back at the memories, oh my gosh, I could talk forever. But some of the ones that you so nicely brought to mind at my 50th little montage on Facebook was, from babies, we were best friends, and thankfully our parents were best friends, and they really allowed us to be great friends and do lots of things and experience lots of things. And your pictures from preschool obviously were a good start for us. And yes, I think you and I probably went through 4 or 5 years of preschool. I'm not really sure why, but we must have been awfully smart when we got to kindergarten, and it was a good thing because poor Miss Brienza in kindergarten, having us both in the same class and having to be by each other's side every second of the day, I think God probably got back at me, since when I taught school, I also taught kindergarten, and many a time was very frustrated by those two little girls that had to be in every single group together, and it just took them forever to pick anything. So I definitely feel what Miss Brienza went through, but we sure did love it while we were there. And not sure if you remember, but the Snoopy doghouse that was in the classroom, that I remember bringing lots of books in there and just kind of hiding out. So that was always a good memory. And then, gosh, there's some of the other things, all those pictures and all those memories of building snowmen in those big, bulky jackets and snow boots. I don't know how you do that to this day, because I know that you are still bundling up and all that stuff. But remember building forts near the mailboxes when the snow just got piled up so big and just outside forever. Maybe that's why I hate the snow now. I guess I can blame that on you and why I moved to South Carolina. Also remember, gosh, the time I broke my leg at Grover's Pond and all the girls carrying me back to Mrs. Schumacher's couch, since our brothers didn't believe me and they kept playing hockey, and my good friends took me home. I remember that. I remember you, me, and your brother Tommy hanging out in that tree at Grover's and throwing rocks at him, and I think I was the one responsible for him falling out and breaking his arm. But Tommy, I'm really sorry about that. Didn't mean it. I'm sure you got me back at some point. Um, Also, Jane, hanging out in your bedroom. Actually, I think I pretty much lived at your house. Remember going there after school, and your mom would have those big tubs of those fat pretzels and just sit in front of the TV and watching TV after school, and your mom's lunches of that Lipton chicken noodle soup with the little noodles, and peanut butter crackers and apple slices, and birthday parties with silly hats and matching dresses. Lord, why did our mothers do that to us? And remember hanging out in your bedroom, and I remember when Joan made you that room with the yellow gingham wallpaper and that big green J bulletin board. I was so jealous of that. Wondering if you still have that big J. And making forts in your closets and hanging out in there. And when I was looking back, I realized that we never got ourselves in trouble very much. I don't remember ever doing anything really bad that got us in trouble. So either we were really good at hiding what we were doing, or I think we just might have been good kids. And that brings me to high school, when you took off to go to Hun, and we did separate a little bit, but I think all in all, we have managed to stay very close, tight friends. I remember you going north to college, me, of course, going south to college, and visiting me in D.C., always willing to come visit, which is always very nice, and we need to do more of that in 2015, so we need to make that a priority. But I wish you the best birthday ever. You are my very first, very special best friend. Glad we had all those firsts together, and hope we have many more, and I hope you have an awesome 50th. Welcome to the club. It's a pretty good club. So far, the first week of 50 has been pretty dang good. So I look forward to seeing more of you this year and the coming years. And I've so enjoyed watching you grow and become the person you want to be. And I love your artwork, and I think it's awesome that you have followed your dream and are doing what you love, um, and raising a great family and doing all the things you want to do. So, Janie Moore, I love you. I wish I could be there for your birthday. So let's plan on something in 2015. Love you.